Hey everyone, and welcome back to our podcast. It's Healthy Podcast. Let me start with something that might frustrate people who sell quick fixes online. Most people are not overweight because they don't know what salad is. They're overweight because they are overwhelmed. Sir, for example, search on Google best diet plan for weight loss. What happens? You get attacked. Keto, intermittent fasting, carnivore, vegan, low carb, high carb, juice cleanses, fat burners, detox teas, lose belly fat in 14 days, and so on. And then your colleague loses 15 kilos doing something extreme. And suddenly you think, maybe I should try that too. And that is where the cycle begins. You lose weight, you regain it, you blame yourself, then you repeat it again next year. And most people think the issue is discipline. It's not. The issue is confusion. Too many shortcuts being sold to people who are already exhausted, especially busy professionals. People working long hours, parents, business owners, people commuting every day, people building careers. When you're tired and stressed, the promise of don't exercise, don't learn anything, just follow this meal sounds incredibly attractive. But that shortcut is often what keeps people trapped because copying someone else's diet doesn't teach you how to manage your own body. And eventually reality returns. Work gets stressful, travel happens, family responsibilities increase, and the diet falls apart. Now, let me tell you something most people don't know about me. Before all of this, before your trainer.uk, before podcast, before the coaching model, I ran a food business where I personally cooked and sometimes delivered meals, and I delivered food to over 1,000 people. And after watching hundreds of people succeed and fail, I noticed something interesting. The people who kept the weight off weren't obsessed with calories, they were obsessed with structure. Their eating wasn't emotional chaos, it was predictable. And this was the simple schedule many followed. So, you want a diet? Okay. I cooked and delivered this schedule for more than 1,000 people, and the results were undeniable, unbelievable. Drink 300 milliliters of water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Take 1 2 pills of magnesium in the morning. Take 1 pill of calcium. Eat breakfast focused on protein. Eat your fruits between 10 and 11 a.m. Eat lunch focused on protein. Eat fruits again around 3 4 p.m. Eat dinner before 7 p.m. Drink at least 2 liters of water with some sea salt if you can. No snacks after 7 p.m. Still hungry? Eat fruits only. That's it. No weird detox drinks, no starvation, no buy my secret supplement, no surviving on coffee until 3 p.m. Just structure. And what I was doing on that period at the beginning of the business, I was text message people every single day like, how was the meal? You have to eat, did you eat your fruits at 10? And all of these kind of messages. So I was like an app that rings the alarm or notification like, have you done that? So that helped a lot, people. And structure changes people. Because when people remove decision fatigue, they stop binge eating randomly. They stop skipping meals. They stop rewarding stress with junk food. They stop pretending they'll start again on Monday. But here's where most diets completely fail. They focus only on making you smaller, not stronger. That's the difference. And that is a huge mistake. The fitness industry became obsessed with being lighter. But lighter doesn't automatically mean healthier. You can lose weight and still feel terrible. Low energy, weak body, poor metabolism, constant cravings, no strength, no confidence. And this happens because muscle gets ignored, which is the most important component in your body. One of them. Yeah, one of them. Muscle matters a lot. Muscle helps support your metabolism, your energy, your recovery, your bone health, your mobility as you age, your hormonal health, your ability to actually enjoy life when you are older. And here's something many people don't understand. You cannot build muscle by sitting all day and hoping food fixes everything. Don't get me wrong, diet matters, but movement matters too. And no food plan, no diet replaces exercise. And exercise alone doesn't fix terrible eating habits. They must work together. That's why I always tell people, stop looking for the best diet. Start building the best lifestyle. And no, that doesn't mean spending 2 hours in the gym every day. Most people don't need that. You need a few proper strength sessions each week. That's it. Walking, better sleep, a structured eating schedule, hydration, and guess what? Patience. That's it. Simple things repeated for years become extraordinary results. Extreme things repeated for 2 weeks become frustration. People ask me all the time, what's the best diet for long-term fat loss? My answer is always boring. The best diet is the one you can follow for years without hating your life. That's the truth nobody wants to hear. Because boring doesn't sell well online. Extreme does, but boring works. And boring keeps weight off for a long, long time. That's exactly why I build yourtrainer.uk around education. I don't want people dependent on me forever. I want people to understand their own body. Whether you work in finance, construction, tech, or you run your own business, you need a system that works when life gets busy. Because life will always get busy and painful. And if your health system only works when life is perfect, well, it's a bad system. And here's the final truth. Losing weight is not impressive anymore. Millions of people lose weight every year. The real achievement? Keeping it off for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. That requires a completely different mindset. Stop chasing trendy diets. Stop copying influencers. Stop restarting every Monday. Build structure, for fuck's sake. Build some muscle. Build a little bit of discipline, like in school when you learn math, science, physics. Build a lifestyle your future self will thank you for. And that is how real transformation happens. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.